What is up, bros and broettes? It's InkSlasher44, and today we're going to be talking about the 4 new maps introduced today on Xbox 360 and Xbox One in the Ascendance DLC pack. This is the second DLC pack. We're going to be talking all about it this week. Today we're going to be talking about the 4 multiplayer maps. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about the Grapple playlist. We're going to be talking a little bit about it today, but mainly about that tomorrow. And then on Thursday we're going to be talking about Exo Zombies, and hopefully I'll be giving you the best strategy for that. Now, I was going to separate each individual map, but I didn't think there was a reason to. That was just too a bit money grabbing for me. I don't know. I think it's just better to talk about them all in one thing and then sum them up all in the end. So the first one we're going to be talking about is Perplex. Now, this one is a really interesting, and the reason why I put it first is because, in my opinion, for regular gameplay, it is absolutely the worst. And here's why. This map is absolutely beautiful. If you look at it, it reminds me of Grind from Black Ops 2, just the color scheme of it, and it looks awesome. I wish they made more maps that look this pretty. However, you're going to notice that there is a lot of levels to this map, and it's clearly, very clearly made for the Grapple playlist, which is fine, but I am paying for a map to play in every single playlist in this game, and it makes it very difficult to play this map in anything but the Grapple playlist. So, in my opinion, not the greatest thing development-wise. Good looking map, and also a very small map, which means you're going to be getting a lot of action with the map. So overall, an alright map, but I think a little bit too much driven towards the Grapple playlist kind of side of things. And on top of that, this map kind of moves around a little bit, as you're going to notice throughout this gameplay. There is these like crane things moving around these boxes, which change the map a little bit, not a ton, but a little bit, which is always good. I like that maps change just a little bit in this game. I think that's a good thing. Now, next up is my favorite map out of the bunch, Climate. The reason why I love this so much is because literally this map is just shaped like a circle, just basically like a big biodome. And I was actually, when I went to Montreal in the summer, there was actually one of these there. So I've actually been inside one of these, and it's kind of similar. I mean, a real biodome is a little bit bigger, but overall this thing is just circular shaped, which makes gameplay really interesting. It makes it fun. It makes it so it's very, you got to flank a lot. Like, everyone's flanking constantly. You got to be very cautious of your flanks, but that makes really good gameplay, and I think really improves team deathmatch in this game, because I think team deathmatch in Advanced Warfare leaves something to the imagination, and this map, it kind of makes up for it just with the circular design of it. Now, on top of that, there is a kind of like map changing thing where halfway through the map, the water in the middle of the map becomes electrified, and it makes it so that you can't go in anything. So you can't go in a Goliath, you can't touch it, it'll kill you pretty much no matter what, which is cool. It kind of makes the way you run around the map a little bit different. Now, I was saying with Perplex, it's very much based towards the Grapple playlist. This one isn't, and I think that's why I like this map so much. It's very good for just any type of game mode, whether it be domination, hardpoint, or even just team deathmatch, like I was saying before. Overall, really good map, but like I said, when you're playing on it, definitely watch your flank and always be trying to flank people while you're playing on it. So the next map we're talking about is Site 244, and 44 is an excellent number if I do say so myself. But beside that, we are looking at probably the most interesting out of the 4 maps, if you ask me. First of all, because of the map design. The map design is very odd. There's very few maps in Call of Duty history that are designed like this one. And what I mean by that, this map is very long and very skinny, which is very odd, because if you look at through history at Call of Duty maps, like I said, almost no maps are like that, and it makes the gameplay feel a lot different. What it does is it forces you to have a lot of head-on-head gunfights, because it's very hard to flank the enemy team. So this map is also at the bottom of Mount Rushmore, in the middle of an alien warship crash. It's a very odd setting, but it makes it really cool, and it's very different than any other map you've experienced before. Now, also, they have a really cool map-based score streak you get through supply drops. This one makes you pretty much have God mode, I guess is the best way to describe it. You have wall hack, and you have extra health, so it's very hard to kill you. It's a really sweet kill streak. It lasts exactly 1 minute, and even if you die, you respawn with it. So it's really sweet. It makes it so you can kill people super easily, and while you have this thing, just be running around like crazy, because no matter what, you're going to keep this thing for a minute. So you might as well be in the enemy face as much as you can, getting as many kills as you can while you have this thing. But definitely a very cool kill streak. Whether it's overpowered, that's for you to decide. I think it may be a bit, but let me know what you think in the comment section below. So the final map we have to look at is Chop Shop. This one is basically an industrial kind of scene where you're looking at a lot of high-rise buildings, kind of warehouse-ish kind of buildings, where you're going to be getting in a lot of close quarters gunfight. This is designed like your most stereotypical COD map. So what I mean by that is it's a large map where all your gunfights are going to get into are close quarters gunfights, and on top of that, it is like perfectly, and I'm talking perfectly symmetrical. And so that makes it so no matter what side you spawn on, it doesn't matter, neither side has an advantage. Now you'd think that would make this map really, really good for domination and something like uplink, and it definitely does, but my favorite game mode on this is actually Hardpoint. Reason being, Hardpoint really lends itself to those close quarter gun battles, and pretty much like I said, every gunfight you get into on this map is definitely a close quarters gunfight. So that's my preferred game type on this map. Now as far as like the grapple playlist goes, it's pretty cool on this map. Like you can link to pretty much everything, yet at the same time this map does still play pretty great on just a normal game mode, and that's kind of the difference I see from this map to a map like Perplex, where Perplex is definitely designed for grapple, where this one can be really played in any type of playlist. So that's what all of the maps, we've been through all of them. Overall, I actually do like this map pack better than the first one, just because I found that the color scheme on every map but Chop Shop looks really, really beautiful, and on top of that, they are very, very, very different from each other, and I really like that, even though I didn't really like Perplex very much, just because it was very much designed for grapple mode. Overall, these maps I really, really, really liked. So let me know what you think of the new map pack in the comment section below. I look forward to hearing what you think. Thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, peace out!